What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. But first, if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. But I don't want to spend my money on boring things. Okay, so this is the story of something that happened around 2017-2018. Unfortunately, no screenshots, so just text this time. Important background information is that where I am from, there are multiple forms of taxes. There are the general taxes that you pay once a year to the state, but there's also something called municipal taxes that help the city that you live in pay for maintenance to roads, parks, etc. It also pays for your trash to be picked up. The setting is my Facebook wall. I'm happily scrolling and selling my personal information and my soul to Mark when a post made by a friendly acquaintance catches my eye. Now, it is important to know that this acquaintance prices himself in doing as little as possible at work and thus has been let go from multiple companies since I've known him. And is also a very avid geek, visiting every festival, every con, every movie premiere, doing LARP events every weekend, both national and international, and building elaborate costumes for each and every one, spending hundreds of euros on it. Him. So, I have been caught by surprise by this year's municipal taxes. I have had some bad luck lately. My washing machine broke and I got some expensive speeding tickets. So, to make a long story short, I don't have money to pay for this, but I have 742 Facebook friends. If every one of you donates 78 cents to me, I will be able to pay for this. If all of you donate €1, I will even have the start of a little bit of savings again in case something else breaks down. Multiple people reply that they are willing to send him some money. Then person A asks, don't you have a ticket to expensive LARP event? I am willing to buy that off you for the same price as what you paid for it. Note, this ticket is worth about 350 euros and has been sold out for months. Acquaintance. Thank you, but no thank you. I am not willing to part with that ticket. Person A, but that event is going to be really expensive. You have to drive to it on the other side of Europe, you'll have to pay for your own food, etc. Looking at it, you can't afford to go anyways. Acquaintance. I know, but I have money set aside for that. Crickets. You can hear people think, wait, if you have money for that, why don't you pay your taxes with that money? People start asking, but don't you also have tickets for X and for Y and for Z? Why don't you just sell those in order to pay your bills? Acquaintance keeps replying on variations on, I don't want to sell my tickets, and those are for events that I have been looking forward to. He just wants to have his cake and eat it too. Do all the fun things, but avoid the responsibilities that an adult has by not allocating any money for taxes. Then, to add insult to injury, his ex-girlfriend responded to the thread, posting a picture of a pile of money on what is clearly Acquaintance's coffee table. Remember last year when I had to bail you out of this? You told me that you'd learn your lesson, that this would never ever happen again. So what happened? His post disappeared pretty soon after that. After all of this, I started paying attention to what he posts, and it's always, I need X, I need Y, and I need Z. Who has, insert expensive and specialist piece of equipment that could do this or that for free for me. Even if people reply with, I know you can get Y for very cheap at this store, he always answers with, no, I am hoping I could use some that someone already has so I don't have to buy my own. He's also always asking for photographers that would like to do time for pictures photo shoots with him in his latest costumes. Never willing to pay anyone for anything. Yeah, so what, I bought those expensive tickets. You all should still donate to me because I need help. Donkey. Parent demands free babysitting. Okay, so a few prefaces to make the story make sense. Sorry if it's a long read. I'm a teaching assistant at an inner city nursery school. We work with a lot of families who need our help in various ways, and mostly they are wonderful people and incredibly grateful. The childcare is entirely free to them, as this country provides 15 hours of free childcare to all 3 and 4-year-olds and 30 hours free for working families. Parents of 2-year-olds who meet the conditions can also get 15 hours. This is early targeted help for the most in-need children. The parent in this story has a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old with us. Due to COVID restrictions, the school is still open, but no one in the area is supposed to be mixing in other people's homes. It's not really my story, it happened to my colleague on Friday, and she just told me about it today. I'm just stealing it to get my precious 7 karma. I will not be using her real name for reasons that will become obvious. Only 2 relevant characters in this one, TA, my colleague, and parent, a young mom of 3 living on her own. Story time. TA always used to babysit for various parents pre-COVID, but obviously hasn't been doing it recently. Last week, parents started pestering her to babysit after work on Friday and finally convinced her when she told TA that she needed her to come for just a couple of hours while she did Christmas shopping for the kids, as she is on her own and can't get them presents while they are there as it will ruin Christmas for them. TA agrees to 3 hours babysitting for £15, which as a parent myself, I consider a bargain. So TA goes straight from work on Friday to P's flat to find 5 children there and P and a friend getting a lot more dressed up than you would to go shopping. P explains that as they haven't been out in so long, they just want to look nice as shopping is the most exciting thing they have going on now. Fair enough. P introduced TA to her friend's kids and explained that they were staying the night, so TA was watching them too. Not cool, but TA lets it slide because she's far too nice a person. P and her friend leave, saying they'll be back by 7 and explaining where the kids' tea is, etc. At 7:30, P texts to say they're held up but will be back by 9 and asks TA to put all the kids to bed by 9. Yeah, I know. She then stops responding to her phone at all. P and friends stagger back in at 2:30 in the morning smelling of booze and weed and explain they'd gone to a party. TA just wants to go home and asks for her £15, and she didn't even try to ask for more despite being there an extra 7 hours. And P starts swearing at her and asking why the F she should pay her. She rants about how she's entitled to free healthcare, how TA was just sitting there, and calls her racial slurs that is sometimes used by awful people to refer to people of Pakistani origin. TA feels very nervous and just leaves. Bad enough, right? So yesterday, P sees TA as she's picking up her youngest and apologized for shouting and being drunk, but no mention of the racism or money. And then sweetly asks if the next time she babysits, she can make sure to bring a packed lunch since TA had made herself a sandwich while there. You know, money is actually tight for some of us, she says. Oh my goodness. Karen, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think there's gonna be a next time. Shake my head. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.